in a layman, but not too much in a layman also, so that when you consultants talk to you, you should be able to understand that and then start questioning, discuss on this.
You expect me to make my job difficult later on?
Yeah, that's what in fact all the consultants, they always say that if somebody is coming from another state, they say, now Piyush, after this program you are going to make my life difficult. Okay, and that has happened in many states. I've seen that. Okay, I'm witness to part of one of the project in Maharashtra. PwC, Wipro, they very tough time because the CIO who has gone and other people, they talk of that language much more beyond that.
Yeah, so I have to be very careful because end of the day you are going to be my customer someday. Anyway, good afternoon and welcome back to the lunch break. I have a fairly longish agenda and this is what I propose to cover. As Piyush rightly said, this is not on a 0 to 10 scale, it is on a technology and domain. It is somewhere on 6, a scale of 0.6. That's not too much technical, not too much the same. Talk about what is solution architecture, what are the goals, free and open source, bespoke versus COTS, software licensing models, source code and IPR, and the strategic considerations. Which is fine. I think as you can see, architectural style, basically an ideal solution, architecture should be layered architecture. I don't need to stress this. It has to have at least the 3 layers, presentation, business and data tier. And I'll tell you why. It's primarily because of all the mergers and acquisitions that are happening in the world and which will happen in the world. If you have to change database layer or you have to change a middle tier layer, you are not locked with what you have already developed. There have been instances in the last 5 years that we as TCS ourselves also landed up into trouble because everything was a monolith. And though we had practiced the 3-tier architecture, still there were components which were hard coded across the layers. And that's why I want to re-stress this point that the 3 layers have to be very different. And once you have these